Testing's kind of cute. It's cute. Yeah, you heard me. It's cute. She likes you. She's testing your strength, and it's so important for her to do that. We just have the wrong attitude going into this, and it's making it a lot more difficult for us than it has to be. She's going to test. She's got a good reason to test, and I'm going to get into that here. It's cute. It's sweet that she likes you and wants to test your strength. You're going to cry about that? It's a good thing. She's interested in you. And the truth is, there's only one thing you could do when a woman pulls back. And that's absolutely nothing. So here's the situation. You start dating someone. It's going good. A couple weeks in. Then she pulls away. They used to answer your text quickly. Now it's a few hours. And it seems like maybe you're getting together a little less. You're wondering, what the heck is going on here? She could have another dude. But more than likely, she's testing you. She's testing you. She's interested in you and she's testing you. So stop what you're doing. Don't send that text. Yes, you're about to send her another text. Don't do that. And just listen. Listen for a while. In this video, we're going to go through what's going on, how you got here, and what to do about it to turn things around. So she's pulling away. Here are two really bad moves. I want to tell you right from the start, you could be thinking this way, and we want to end that right here and get on to what you really want. Don't confront her about it and tell her that she's testing and to stop it. Do not acknowledge she's testing you. She's pulling back, she's doing this. Or are you testing me? Don't acknowledge it at all. And the most important thing, never text or double text and ask if you did something that she doesn't like. Did I do something wrong? This is the one text that has destroyed more new relationships than any other. Did I do something? Did I, tell me what I did. Just tell me what I did. Yeah, don't do these two things. No. You squash the voice inside your head. Get busy moving in another direction. Let's save your relationship. So she's testing you. If you pass this test, she feels safe. Yeah, this is so important to women. You don't know what her experiences are. You don't know what she's been through. Maybe she dated a guy who was clingy and needy in the past. And maybe it got out of hand. Maybe she had an ex-husband who was like this and it took years to divorce him and it was a big mess. Maybe he confronted her or got angry when she didn't respond right away. You also have to understand that she may not be getting back to you because she actually has work stuff or family stuff or medical stuff going on. You're in a new relationship. She might not want to share all this with you. So you have to allow for that. Could she send a quick text to let you know? Sure. In some instances, that may be possible, but you don't know. And also, then she wouldn't get to test you. So let's talk about why that's a good thing. She's testing you to see how you react. Will you chase? Will you get needy? Or will you remain that calm, in control dude? Yeah, I'll give you a hint. She likes that calm, in control dude. When you're calm and in control, when you're carefree and you're non-reactive to her tests, you're showing your emotional strength. And this is so important to her. Her testing is smart, so respect what she's doing, and I'm going to explain more why. You need to get to the point of understanding where you smile to yourself and say, she's testing me. That's cute, and I respect that. That means she likes me. And then give her the space she needs to perform this timeless ritual. Yes. Don't get butthurt. Respect what is happening. I know this is, what? What are you talking? Testing is always a big pain in the butt. What the heck? No. We're discovering why this is so important, why you should have a different attitude, and why this different attitude is going to help you when this testing comes. You should be ready for this. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. When you're calm, when you're in control, when you're carefree, when you're non-reactive to her tests, you're showing your strength. And part of being able to get there is realizing she's testing, it's cute, and I respect that. It's an important thing. How would you like to live in a world where, in general, half the population is physically stronger than you. That has to be kind of scary sometimes. Think about it. She's just supposed to trust you at your word. She's known you a couple weeks or months. No, that's nuts. You wouldn't do that if you were her. You'd test the crud out of that big, strong, those big, strong people you're trying to date. You test them. They're scary. You don't know them, and they're bigger than you. If you had a sister or aunt that you love, and they're dating some guy, and they're getting serious quickly, would you want them to see if this guy's worthy? Or would you just want them to be 100% sweet and nice all the time and do whatever this guy wants? So life isn't like that. Women need testing. Do you get it? They need it. She wants to feel safe. She's got to test you. What else can she do? You'd be a testing fiend. When she tests you by responding to your text slowly, taking hours, days, whatever it is, you turn your attention away from her out of respect. Respect for her and respect for yourself, and pursue your life. If her texting you back is so important, then you don't have a life, and you need to focus on that until something like her text and her response time are put in their proper place. That may sound harsh, but that's the truth of it. If it's that important to you, you need to really double down and focus on what's going on in your life. Look, a woman trying to frustrate you to test your strength is as normal as you taking your next breath. Getting mad about that is like getting mad about living on the planet. Oh man, I wish we didn't have to live on planet Earth. No, there's always going to be inclement weather. There's going to be a storm. There's going to be a hurricane. There's going to be a tornado. It's nature. So why waste time getting upset about it? Welcome it, respect it, change your attitude about the whole thing. Now, what are some mistakes that you may have made that could have caused her to pull away like this and want to test you in the first place? What could be giving her the impression you are emotionally weak and she needs to pull back to see if what she noticed is actually true? Men will prove her right in thinking this way again and again by doing the following two things. Number one, you're texting and contacting her way too much and you're too available. Texting every day, sometimes several times a day, plus good morning and good evening and good night text. This makes you look like you have nothing going on. No mission, no purpose. How's she supposed to feel like she can depend on you if you've made her your life, your reason for existence? You can just stop what you're doing in the middle of the day to have girl talk with her. She's getting the same predictable emotions from you in all of your interactions. She wants to experience longing. She wants to experience desire, wondering about you, what you're thinking, what you're doing. She wants her affection and feelings to grow. But you're taking away all that space that is needed for that to happen. You're a guy and you're thinking, I've got to stay on top of this. I've got to make sure this will work out. I'm tired of doing self stuff alone in my bedroom and watching self-stuff videos. But if you're doing this and you're too responsive and predictable, you're going to blow it and she will pull away permanently. But John, she said she wants me to do this. Texting every day is going to bore her and make you look predictable and easily manipulated. Put yourself in her shoes. She's got to test you now. These guys are looking weak. I need to test them. That's what she's thinking. Either unconsciously or consciously. Remember, tension and mystery are essential for feminine attraction. Tension, mystery. Emotional strength must be demonstrated. You can't just explain emotional strength. Stop explaining in general. Show her by walking away and giving her space how emotionally strong you are. Remember the roller coaster of emotion, mids, highs, lows. Keep her mind engaged and curious about you. How are you going to give her this ride If you're so predictable, I call her every morning at 8 o'clock. I do this. I call her out the day, see how her day's going. And I'm saying goodnight. Remember, her insecurities may want you to call every day so she knows she has you, so she could feel secure about that, so she can have an IV drip of attention. But her overwhelming emotional needs are for these feelings she has to grow. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. What you have to understand is her feelings don't always grow in your presence like you would think. They grow in your absence. Number 2, being overly invested too soon. You get butthurt by her pulling back. What does this do? It shows you are not good boyfriend material. You're not patient. She thinks you're not emotionally strong and you're weak. You got nothing going on in your life. Gentlemen, you're dating a woman. These tests are coming. This isn't a pop quiz. You know it's coming, so be ready. Develop patience and delayed gratification. This is so important. Why do I have abs like this? Why do I have back muscles like this? My body looks this way partly because of patience and delayed gratification. You stick to your plan every day, and that consistency creates success. I'm releasing a video next week on getting shredded. Be sure to check that out. Now, sometimes I may feel the urge to have ice cream late at night, but I delay that gratification. That's what that looks like. I delay that. I want abs now, but I was patient and let things develop rather than overtraining and over-investing too soon and injuring myself. Yes, guys, over-investing too soon and injuring myself. This applies to getting in shape, doing well in business, making good decisions with relationships. When I was young, I loved to go bass fishing. And most of the time, I didn't really care if I caught anything. I just liked being out there on the pond or lake. I liked being out in nature, trying different lures, seeing if I could get a bite. I'd feel the breeze, the quiet. I didn't get angry if I didn't get a bite, or it was taking forever to get a response from my lure. I wasn't mad at the fish for being a fish. They're not biting. Okay, well, tomorrow's another day. Be patient and delay gratification. Stop making this one woman so important. Stop over-investing. She could be great. She could be fantastic. I want to allow for that. But you don't know that in those first couple weeks, in those first couple months. You're trying to discover that. And remember, if it doesn't work out in that time period, the world is a big pond with tons of fish. You never know what's going to come along. Maybe a beautiful rainbow trout. Enjoy fishing. Enjoy the challenge of seeing what works. Stop taking everything so seriously and stop making everything so important. It's not. It really isn't. And making it this way is what's making it very difficult for you to make good decisions and feel better when something unexpected happens, like her pulling away. It's really simple. If she pulls back, it's cool. Call it a day. It's cute. It's sweet. She's interested in you. She's going to do this. You're prepared now. You don't have to jump into the pond and start screaming at the fish for not biting. How's that going to work out? You're going to get wet and you're going to get dirty and you're going to look not so cool. And you'll scare away all the other fish. Your choice is to pull back or pursue harder and look weak and ultimately fail anyway. Pick up your tackle and rod, go home, watch the game with some friends, go to the gym, talk to your buddy about starting a company, live to fish another day, get some new lures, try a new pond. When you aren't hyper-focused, you'll see that you have tons of choices. Maybe it's just not as important as you thought. And all the men I help getting over breakups, they go through the same thing and all of them come to the same conclusion. They pull back and she pursues. They pull back because she's taken it to the next level and they meet someone else. This is what happens every time. So look, don't rush a woman's feelings. Give them the opportunity to develop. You don't catch a fish by hitting it on the head with a lure. You just don't. Quiet your soul. Quiet your mind. Be patient and she will be impressed. You will pass her test. If not, the fish behind her will. It will be impressed, and possibly the fish behind that fish. Now, I can almost guarantee it. Testing is good, gentlemen. It's a gift. It makes total sense. Show her you're a good man by giving her the space she's asking for. It's what you would want if you were in her shoes. It truly is. Try to put yourself in her shoes and make this easy on her by giving her the space she needs and giving you the relationship you're going to want. All right, everybody, subscribe. And if you're in this situation and you want coaching to help you get to the other side, my email is in the description. Go ahead and book an appointment, and I'll see everyone in the next video.